Hello and welcome to Marietta High School for the UPSL Georgia Premier matchup between Potros FC and Georgia Athletic Soccer Club. This match promises to be a good one. We will be bringing you the action here from the CMR Broadcasting Studios as well as from Marietta High School live. We will be presenting that match in just a second. Welcome back. Potros FC versus Georgia Athletic Soccer Club. Here to bring you the pre-game action. This is Christopher Oranga here at the CMR Broadcasting Studios in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And we're going to be talking about these teams as we prepare for this UPSL Premier matchup. First off, we're going to start with Georgia Athletic. The first came into the week in first place. This week, they are dropping to third place, but they're undefeated with 2 wins and a draw in their inaugural season in the Premier Division. Let's look at their results from their first matches. So first week, they beat North Georgia United 2-1 away. The week 2, they beat SSL at home. And then last week, a 2-2 draw away to Kalanji Pro Profile. It's been a good start to the season for them after getting promoted from Division 1, winning the Division 1 season undefeated. Unfortunately for them, losing in the semifinal of the playoffs on penalty kicks. But Coach Michele Rusinoiello having his team starting off strong and showing why they belong in the Premier Division. Let's look at the highlights from last week's match, and we will bring that to you. So here's the recap from last week's match against Kalanji Pro Profile. 11 minutes into the game, Kalanji Pro Profile takes the early lead through Mo Jallo. This was one of the most experienced teams in the Premier Division. Kalanji Pro Profile was going to be a tough game for Georgia Athletic. Their captain Alexi Ferrer getting a chance here from the corner kick, but a great save by Kalanji Pro Profile's goalkeeper. A few minutes later, a mistake from Georgia Athletic and Kalanji Pro Profile doubled their lead in the 27th minute. They had a chance to take an even further lead with this free kick coming in from Tiente, headed down, hitting off the crossbar, the rebound headed down and coming off the post as well before eventually it was cleared out. Another chance here from Kalanji Pro Profile. Really had a chance to take a big lead in this first half. A cross came in, goalkeeper Delgado mishandling it and then cleared off the line there. So good defense from Marquez to keep Athletic in the game. This tackle from the captain Alexis Ferrer earned him a yellow card at the end of the first half. It's not going to be the last time we talk about Ferrer in this match, as you'll see a few minutes later in the 44th minute. A good setup by Munoz to Ferrer and an amazing shot from outside the box, bringing the game to 2-1 just before halftime. Second half, and Georgia Athletic came out to try to get back into this game. That one, Mbomio nearly tying the game early on in the 53rd minute. But Pro Profile had their chances as well. This one for Samuel, managing to play around. And then Jallo having the shot, rebounded off. And again, good reactions from the defense from Marquez. So 3 for him. And then this foul from Ferrer, the referee said he had too many fouls. And he received his second yellow and received a red card. So he will be missing in today's match, the captain. A few minutes later after that, though, Athletic kept on attacking, and Bomio gets onto it. It takes a couple deflections and eventually finds the back of the net off of Kamani Irving. So that would be the 2-2 draw against Kalanji Pro Profile that we saw here from Georgia Athletic. If we look at Potros FC, let's take a look at their season so far. Starting also pretty strong with a win against SSL away in the first week, and then hosting Kalanji Pro Profile and winning 3-1 at home a few weeks ago. And then last week falling a step back and losing to UMA away in Montgomery. So they started in first place after week 2, dropped down to 4th place, and currently in 6th place after last week's results. So Coach Ignacio Macis is going to be looking to try to improve on their 6th place finish from last season, and today will be the chance to move back up the table if they're able to win that one. Let's take a look at the highlights of that match from UMA from last week. So this one was a very back and forth match. This one starting with UMA on the attack. We can see from Montgomery in their field, UMA in the the red and white, Potros in black. This chance early on from UMA, but a save by Cameron Verona. Potros would have their chance as well. This one coming from Aaron Witten. He had a shot here, chance to take an early lead, but a great save from the UMA goalkeeper. UMA actually had 2 goalkeepers in this game. They switched in the second half, so we'll see highlights from both of them. Then another chance here from UMA, number 10, Kim, getting across, having the shot from just the inside of the box, and Verona just getting a hand onto it to move it away from the goal. But eventually, the first chance, the first goal of the game would come. This amazing shot, turning with the left foot into the upper 90, a rocket shot from UMA, giving the 1-0 lead to them. Potros trying to come back in the first half, having a few more chances. This one, notably, a cross coming in, a chance there, the goalkeeper doing well to get his hand to it, and eventually a foul was actually called on him. In the second half, Potros put more pressure on. They had chances to get back into this game. This one from Rockhill, winning the ball back in a dangerous position, getting onto his favorite left foot, but a great save from the UMA goalkeeper. UMA had their chances as well as this game kind of opened up. This one, a great save from Verona as well to just send it wide, and the game continued 1-0. At this point, Potros started putting the pressure on, having chances of their own to get back into this game. Here's a chance. Oli Nuegbo getting the ball off of him, and then a shot from Bino Darinho, but that one just went wide. They kept knocking. Potros kept knocking, looking for an answer. This one won back again in the other half, setting up Nuegbo, and another chance here, one-on-one with the keeper, and another great save from the UMA goalkeeper there. Kept trying for Potros, more opportunities, another cross coming in, eventually falling to Witten, coming to Bino. Darinho turning, but that one can't get it on target. 5 minutes left in the match. The game was very stretched. Potros putting numbers forward, and UMA got the chance on the counterattack. Just a dink over Verona to extend their lead to 2-0. Potros didn't give up, and they had more chances. We can see this one here as the shot came in from a tough angle, and another great save, and then eventually cleared away. And UMA almost had the chance to go up by 3 with this opportunity at the very end, but Verona will come up with the save and keeping the score at 2-0. So as we get ready for this match, let's take a look at the results from around the league. As we saw yesterday, 4 matches being played, 1 match being postponed. We saw SSL getting a 4-3 win over SSL getting the 4-3 win over FC Atlanta. FC Birmingham losing to UMA, so UMA staying undefeated at this point in the season. Atlanta City with an impressive 6-2 win in North Georgia after going down 2-0 in the first half. And Dalton United getting a 4-0 victory on the road to Georgia Revolution. So let's see how that affected the table as we come into this game. As we mentioned earlier, a few changes in the table. Dalton United going back up to first place. Atlanta City climbing their way up after tying and losing their first 2 games, but coming back up into the table. Georgia Athletic drops to 3rd. They have a chance to go back to the top of the table with a win today. Potros FC dropping all the way down to 6th. Another chance for them as well to go back up with the result today. North Georgia United yet to get a point, sitting at the bottom of the table. So let's look at the key players for this match, starting with Georgia Athletic. It's going to be their top goal scorer from the last season. That's going to be Nazario Mbomio. He had 16 goals in their Division 1 campaign last season, was the top goal scorer in the league, as well as one of the top scorers in the nation. He will be one to look out for in this match, as he is going to be their main goal threat. Might be their captain in the absence of Alexi Ferrer. So we'll see what they're able to connect with. With Alexi Ferrer missing, they're going to need midfielders like Fidel Imba and Santiago Arias and Julio Bautista to step up in that midfield and really control the game. For Potros FC, the player to watch is going to be Jarvis Mattis. After missing the last 2 games for personal reasons, we think that today Jarvis Mattis will be the one to look out for. He returns to the starting 11. He missed 2 matches for personal reasons, and last season he was the top assister of the league. So we'll see if he's able to return to that form. And he also had a very impressive preseason, getting multiple goals and assists and having overall just great play in the midfield, connecting from the defense to the attack. A very strong player who will fight for every ball and will always be looking to create. But one of the key things for Potros in this match will be to be more clinical. We saw in the last 3 matches, they had chances early on to take the lead, and they were not able to score in those early chances. 0 goals this season in the first half. All of their goals have come in the second half of matches. So can Potros find that clinicalness that they need in front of goal in order to be successful and to take control of matches early on instead of waiting to the end of the match? We'll see if they're capable of doing it. We'll see what Georgia Athletic can get in their way, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to bring you the starting lineups and the action of this match. Welcome back to Marietta High School for the UPSL Premier matchup between Potros FC and Georgia Athletic Soccer Club. I'm here from the CMR Studios, Christopher Uranga, bringing you the match alongside Richard Carvajal, who's live at Marietta High School.
Hey, Chris, happy to be here with you. I think we have a really exciting match here about to unfold in front of us.
We do, and as we saw, Georgia Athletic coming into the game with 2 wins and a draw, and Potros FC with 2 wins and a loss. So these two teams starting the season very strong, having the chance to regain positions at the top of the table and cement their place in the playoff picture. We're going to have the national anthem, and we'll be back to bring you the starting lineups. And as the teams get ready to take the field, let's take a look at the starting lineups, starting with Georgia Athletic, the away team, in brand new uniforms. So we don't have all of their numbers, but we can see the starting 11 showing up on the screen. We've got goalkeeper Diego Delgado. In the defense, we've got William Marquez, Luis Infante, Martin Gutierrez, Andres Perez, and Victor Sus. In the midfield, Julio Batista and Fidel Limba, making up for the absent Alexis Ferrer. And in the front, Santiago Arias, top goal scorer Nazario Embomio, and Valmore Cubillan. For your Potros FC, the home team, starting 11 for Coach Ignacio Macis. Cameron Verona starts in the goal with Sebastian Ramirez, Alan Hernandez, Brand Derban Hernandez, Augusto Del Rio, Jarvis Mattis returning to the lineup, Pedro Valenzuela, Dylan McClune, Darinho, Jair Figueroa, and Grayson Rockhill. And 6 subs on the bench for Potros, who could make an impact in this match today. So as we prepare, we know that these two teams are going to be going back and forth. Today's referees for the match are Horacio Oliveira, the center ref. On the ARs, we have Derek Sams and Davis Reeves, and then the 4th official, Damian Rodriguez. Richard Carvajal is going to be calling the action today. I will be alongside giving the analysis and more information on the match. Richard, what do you see for this match today?
I think we have a really exciting game here ready to unfold in front of us. I think our Potros are just going to have to inflict a little more pressure than they're used to, and base and see what they have against them here with these Georgia Athletic players. I definitely think this is going to be a really fun game to watch here.
It's going to be a fun one for us as well, as we bring you the action from CMR Studios and the UPSL matchup between Potros and Georgia Athletic as we get ready to kick off.
And we start kickoff here with Mr. Mark Benu Darinho, starting with the ball here. All right. So far we have some pretty direct pressure. Fighting for the ball. Georgia Athletic already regaining possession.
That's what we expected from them. We know that they fight for every ball. We know Coach Russo Nolielo is going to have them in a very strong athleticism and fighting for every single ball. We saw that in their game against Kalanji Pro Profile last week, going down to 10 mid and still fighting and able to tie the game. But we know they're going to be putting pressure from the start.
So far, we got good pressure from, I believe, Rock Hill. Rock Hill pushing the ball up, coming from the defense, moving up. Now we got a free kick here.
Yeah, one of the
Georgia Athletic with a free kick.
One of the interesting things about this Georgia Athletic team is that they've got a very strong Venezuelan presence in their starting 11. They've got 2 Ecuador Ghanaian players, 2 Colombian players, and the rest of their lineup is Venezuelan.
And so far it's been a battle for the ball. You know, Georgia Athletic hasn't been one to let the ball go smoothly. They're looking on their sidelines to try to push up, but Potros defense doing a good job not letting too much come out of that.
Yeah, and it's surprising to see the formation change for Georgia Athletic. We saw in their last matches them playing with 3 midfielders, but today they elect to go with only the 2, with Fidel Imba and Julio Batista holding down the midfield, which is surprising. But we know that they're missing their captain, Alexi Ferrer, so instead of replacing him, they changed the formation, so they're going to have 5 in the back.
Yeah, it seems they're looking to play a little more defensive, although the pressure is still eminent in the midfield. It's actually incredible. And we get a layoff on the side to Rock Hill. Rock Hill has the ball, trying to get it out of there. Georgia Athletic doing pretty good to not let it get out of there. Decides to play it to the midfield. We got a little pull in the back there. Free kick for your Potros. Del Rio has it now.
And apologies for those at home about the time on the broadcast is a little bit off. We're going to get that updated. We're going to get that time synced up with
Georgia Athletic opting to play it from the keeper.
So the time on your screen should be updated now. We're 3 minutes into this match. One thing interesting about Georgia Athletic, as we mentioned, they do have Venezuelans, they have Colombians, but they also have Ecuador Ghanaians, which you look at that, you might think that they are the odd ones out, but Equatorial Guinea is actually a Spanish-speaking country, so Nazario Mbomio and Fidel Imba, who are starters in this match, they're not going to be left out in terms of the language with the rest of the team.
Oh, okay, so chemistry there. Potros with a breakaway, and he has one. He's trying to beat 2. He's in the box with it, lays the pass off, but the pass is just off, and it ends up in the hands of the Georgia Athletics player. So far, Potros with a very good opportunity there, but Georgia Athletic there to defend it, and a bad pass to the back now ends up with a corner for your Potros.
So we can see already the impact that Dylan McClune is having in this match. He missed the last match when the loss against UMA. Let's take a look at that chance again.
Decides to play it short.
We'll come back
looking for the cross in, plays it back to the original quarter taker, sends it in, and it's just wide there. He was looking for a pass to the back post, but unfortunately it was just a little too high for him. Very good pressure so far for your Potros. Goalkeeper opts for the short pass, playing from the back, looking for the wide. 3 Potros players there to try to get the ball. Defense doing a really good job, but on the wide here, we have Georgia Athletic giving the ball away. Potros now with the throw-in. Throw-in so far, but a lot of pressure from Georgia Athletics. Potros looking to find the gap, playing it back to their defense, looking for their players.
And apologies for those at home for the
so
video
far
quality.
Playing back with Verona.
And apologies for those at home with the video quality. We're trying to get that fixed here in the studio.
Looks like we have a free kick for Georgia Athletic. Just a little aggressive there from McClune, I believe, in that previous play. And they send the ball. Verona there though, to make sure nothing dangerous happens from that free kick. They sent it deep though, looking for an option for a header. Now Potros counterattacking. I believe we have Dadinho going for a run. Sends it off wide. Who sends it to the middle? Looking for Dadinho again, but just too hard. The defense for Georgia Athletic there to make sure it doesn't turn into anything. Now we have a throw-in for Potros.
And we talked about it, Richard, before the match. Potros need to be a little bit more clinical. We already see them have a few chances in this match to get something early, but they haven't really been able to test. That one opportunity that came in from Bino early, the goalkeeper did well to get his hand on it, but it wasn't able to get on target.
Right. And we're definitely going to be looking for more pressure from the Potros as opposed to what they're used to. This is the type of team that will make you pay for mistakes, so we need to get on top of them when possible.
Good move there.
And a very good move there, but the defender for Georgia Athletic ripping it away. Now they opt to play through their midfield. But Potros' defense there to make sure nothing comes from it. Rockhill doing a really good job getting the ball back in Potros' possession. I'm 100% connected to Ethernet.
Oh, another foul there against Potros.
Rockhill doing a really good job getting the ball out of there and then running up and playing with it. I'm very intrigued at this play style from Rockhill. He's doing really good. Send it to the middle, looking for a pass to Dadinho. Dadinho trying to break free. The keeper there, though, taking the ball in his possession.
And again, apologies for those at home for the video quality.
A goal kick from Georgia Athletic.
Trying to get that fixed up here.
Good header there from Georgia Athletic to receive the ball, passing it in the midfield, sends it out wide. A lot of playing in the midfield from both Georgia Athletic and Potros. Looking for the long ball now, but way too long. Verona there to grab the ball and send it out. So what do I need to do? Mm-hmm. Okay. So pass back to Verona. Verona playing it out to his defense. Potro is trying to generate something here, but there a lot of pressure from Georgia Athletics. You know, they're certainly applying the pressure, not making it easy. Now we have a throw in for Potros, I believe. Yes, sir. Being taken by Ramirez. And Georgia Athletic doing good to keep the ball in their possession. Georgia Athletics opting to play it wide, looking for the long pass once again, but straight to Verona. Kick from Verona here. And he sends it long, looking for Del Rio, but two defenders there from Georgia Athletics not allowing. Ramirez gets the ball here, sends it to Del Rio. Del Rio looking for the pass to Dadinho. Dadinho trying to beat one, sends it through. Another beautiful pass back to Mattis. Oh, beautiful shot from Mattis. What an absolute play. What an absolute play there. Mattis receiving the ball from a lovely pass from Dadinho. And has one, but it's just high there.
Unlucky miss there from Mattis. That's why we mentioned that he was the player to look out for in this match. We know that he's back to the lineup after missing the last 2 games.
Well, a beautiful layback from Dadinho there to Mattis to have him get the shot. Very good. Very good play there from the Potros. Georgia Athletics looking for the long ball once again.
The ball put back into play. We lost the game audio again. We do have some technical difficulties on our side here. We're trying to get that fixed up to bring you the best quality possible.
I believe we lost you there for a second there, but here we are back with our audio and stream. And Ramirez sending a throw in, but it just getting kicked out by Georgia Athletics there. And we have another throw in here for Potros. Ramirez sending it off. Sending it back to the defense. Playing to Rockhill. Rockhill getting beat there, though, and they look for the long ball, looking for Georgia Athletics. And a mistake there from the defender, and Georgia Athletics with a shot. But Verona does an absolute incredible job there to make sure that that ball doesn't hit the back of the net.
What a
Super
save
there from Verona. Little mistake in the defense from Potros, but let's see how they recover from that.
Yeah, mistake there from Brentford Van Hernandez. He's coming into the starting 11 for the 2nd week in a row due to the absence of the injured Benjamin Uranga. A little bit less UPSL Premier experience under his belt compared to the rest of the defense. But he's shown good promise in the last matches. Mistake there, but he'll want to try to improve on that one. That was Mbomio who had that chance. Take a look at that chance once again in a second.
And Rocket playing back, loses the ball there. Georgia Athletics get the defense grabbing the ball there, passing the ball around here in the midfield. Once again, playing from the midfield, looking for the long ball to try to beat that Potros back line.
Yeah, you can see
so far possession's been pretty high for Georgia Athletics.
Yeah, and you can see that without Ferrer in the midfield, he kind of acted as their kind of like their quarterback. They would get the ball to him, and he would kind of pick out those passes. And it looks like without him, they're trying to kind of skip the midfield and go directly to the front and getting players forward.
Precisely. We have a free kick here from Georgia Athletics.
Mba in the midfield and Batista kind of being more defensive at this point.
They're opting the long ball and trying to see what they can get out of it. So far, Verona having to play quite a bit. And Potros defense just playing back with Verona, trying to find the right ball forward, looking for the space to open up. Beautiful pass forward to Rockhill, who once again moves up, plays to Dadinho. Dadinho looking for Rockhill once again, or looking for some pass. Tries to send it out wide, but Georgia Athletic defender there just to make sure it doesn't get past.
That was good work there
now
from
Georgia
Mba.
Athletics possessing in the midfield, sending a long pass out, looking for their right wing, number 16. But the defender there kicks it off of him, and we have a Potros throw-in now. Very good defensive play there.
Good speed there from Alan Hernandez, getting his 109th appearance today. You saw the speed for him to get back onto that ball before the Georgia Athletics forward. I believe on that right wing is Santiago Arias.
Now we have a throw-in for Potros, I believe being taken by Rockhill. Long ball thrown to Del Rio. Del Rio receives the ball. Dadinho gets it. Dadinho beats one, tries to beat two, but the slide tackle was good. Potros recovering. And Georgia Athletic, let me tell you, playing from that midfield once again.
Yeah, they don't have that many numbers in the midfield, but they've got strong ones, especially Fidel Mba. You can see his presence is very strong in that midfield. Long legs, can get a tackle from, you might think you're past him and he can put a tackle in. He's on the ball now.
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of plays being generated from that midfield there. But it's just like you said, they almost try to cut out the midfield and play the long ball, looking for a forward to break free. And Mattis now receiving the ball, playing it back to the defense, who is Arias, I believe. Playing it up to Figueroa, back to Del Rio. Del Rio looking for the pass, getting it to Ramirez. Sending it to Del Rio once again. Del Rio beating one. Looking for the through to Dadinho. Dadinho with just hard touch there. Getting the ball out for a throw-in for Georgia Athletics. And Georgia Athletic playing from the back again, looking for their wide, trying to catch that forward player running that will beat the defense, but so far hasn't been good. And Georgia Athletics doing a pretty good job to possess the ball. Looking for a forward through pass once again. Potros defender there to make sure nothing comes from that.
Yeah, when we call these defenders, we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Alan Hernandez and Brander Van Hernandez both taking up they're not related, but they have the same last name. So when we call Hernandez, we might need to be specifying which one is which.
Absolutely, we'll have to add their first names then as well. Rockhill with the throw in here.
Right, and Brander Van, actually Venezuelan himself, is gonna have a similar style of play. He's gonna be used to the style of play from the mostly Venezuelan Georgia Athletic. Good work from McClune there.
McClune doing a really good job there.
And Pedro Valenzuela also making up the midfield. We do miss Spencer Van Buskirk is missing from this game. He picked up an injury in that UMA match. He was not in the lineup for this match after having impressed in the original matches. But it shows the depth that Potros has in positions that even with injuries and even with players missing, like Jarvis Mattis missing the last 2 weeks, they're still able to have good performances from the other players. Let's take a look at that save from Verona once again.
Very good save from Verona there in that time. He did a good job to hold his ground and get the ball out of there.
A mistake by Rockhill, and then another mistake there by Bran Hernandez, and then Verona coming up with the save right there, keeping the level.
Now we have a goal kick from Georgia Athletics. He's pushing up his players, looking for the open slot, and he sends it. Matt is trying to receive the ball there, but number 7 ends up with the ball for Georgia Athletics, looking for the pass. Matt is doing a good job, but a through pass sent there from Georgia Athletics, and a beautiful job there from, I believe, Hernandez. Beautiful cross, but it's just a little short there. Ends up in the defender, Georgia Athletic defender's head.
Yeah, not so beautiful when it goes to the other team.
Yeah, absolutely. It started out beautiful, ended up a little poor there.
Looks can be deceiving sometimes.
Del Rio looking for the ball there, trying to beat one.
Nice work.
Great work there from Del Rio, looking for the cross.
Nobody there on the back post.
It's just a little high there. Yep, a little high there on the back post. Unable to find anybody on the reception there. But Del Rio doing a really good job to beat 2 tackles there to get the cross off. Rockhill now for the throw-in.
Yeah, we know Rockhill can get some good distance on these throws. Let's see if anything can come from it.
And a huge throw-in from Rockhill, but Georgia Athletic defender there. And he opts for a shot there. I can't see exactly who that is. Number 61 for your Potros.
Dylan McClune.
Dylan McClune there has a shot, but it's pretty high there. So that one was fishing for nickels a little bit. We have throw-in for Georgia Athletics, who finds a short throw-in there for his player, looking to beat one, but Rockhill getting rid of the ball there. He does a really good job defending. And the goalkeeper playing really high for Georgia Athletic. Mattis there receiving the ball in midfield. Ladinho receiving the ball there, looking for the pass. Georgia Athletic defender there, making sure the through ball doesn't go through. Throw in for Georgia Athletics now. They receive the ball, but Rockhill doing a good job not allowing the turn. And a soft foul there for Potros.
But it is going to be the first yellow card of the match.
But it is the first yellow card of the match, so not too soft, huh?
And that was shown to Pedro Valenzuela.
Yep. Pedro Valenzuela receiving the first yellow card of the match. We have a free kick here for Georgia Athletics, who opts for the long ball. Potros defender heading it away, but Georgia Athletic player receiving it. Once again, losing the ball in the midfield. Georgia Athletics. Mattis there to play the ball to Dadinho. Dadinho looking for a pass. Georgia Athletics not letting that pass go through, though. Good 1-2 there from Georgia Athletics to try to get past Rock Hill. So far, so good. Georgia Athletic pushing with the cross, looking for his player. And Verona there with an absolute save. Verona doing an absolute incredible job to make sure that ball doesn't hit the back of the net. And that cross to header was almost a recipe for disaster.
Another great save, but another chance there from Athletic. Getting the ball back in dangerous position and immediately going to the attack. And Bomio again in front of the goal, but this time saved by Verona once again.
Potros defense pushing up from the back, looking for a pass up. I believe that's Del Rio receiving the ball there, sending it out wide to Ramirez. Ramirez looking for Del Rio once again, sending it to Mattis. Mattis has one, and it's a beautiful shot, but the Georgia Athletic goalkeeper there to save the ball. Absolute shot from Mattis there, though. Beautiful placement.
Back-to-back saves, one from both sides. Let's look at that one once again. Shot from Mattis. One-handed save just to tip it over. Shot was a little bit too central, but still the goalkeeper Delgado had a lot to do to make sure that one didn't end up in the back of the net.
So far, high-quality play from both teams. Keeper opting for the long ball from Athletics. Defense there to receive the ball. Rock Hill playing it back to Ramirez. Sending it out wide to Figueroa, I believe. Back to Del Rio. Now Del Rio with a beautiful play there to beat him, but he just gets fouled in the back there.
Yeah, that was a nice skill there to get around the
play here.
The tackle and given away there by McClune.
Possession back in Athletics' hands, but Potros doing a good job to get it back. I believe that's Dadinho looking for Mattis there. Mattis running for the ball. Defense there, though, for Georgia Athletics to make sure nothing is yielded from that. And Rock Hill, I've noticed Rock Hill, although his position, he plays very, very, very high up on the pitch. He's done a great job so far with his position.
Yeah, the way that Macis has them set up here, we're going to see Rock Hill and Ramirez getting very high up and supporting the attack. They've got Dylan McClune in that defensive position who's going to be helping support the defense, so it allows them to go forward and to get some crosses in. We know that both of them, Rock Hill and Ramirez, have a very good cross on them.
And I believe Potros opting for a power throw from Rock Hill. Yep. Potros opting for Rock Hill to take the throw in. They know he has a long throw in.
It's a little bit far away. I don't know if he's going to try to get it directly into the box from here.
And I believe we got a push in the back there from Georgia Athletics, causing for a free kick for your Potros.
Thank you for those at home watching for bearing with us as we had the video quality increase. We now have a pretty stable video feed here in the CMR studios, so hopefully we can continue to bring that to you. We're adjusting the settings as this game goes on, we're bringing you this match live from Marietta High School, but also from the CMR studio, so there's a connectivity required there.
So we have a free kick from Del Rio here, I believe. Definitely a position in which he could possibly get it in, but I think he's looking for the cross, and the keeper gets it out of there for Georgia Athletics. Now we have Georgia Athletics pressuring, and Ramirez there to receive the ball from a good play.
Yeah, great work there from Jair Lopez Figueroa, getting back and supporting in the defense. One thing about Figueroa is that we know that he can run. He runs up and down, up and down, up and down. So very good work to recognize that counterattack opportunity and to come back and stop it.
Georgia Athletic doing well to possess the ball. But we have a throw-in for your Potros here. Ball just got out on him there. Throw-in from Ramirez.
And by the way, the commentators cursed right when I was talking about the improved video quality. Of course, we lost some connectivity, so we're working to get that improved once again.
And here we back to Rockhill once again, who's playing high on the defense, but just a bad touch there that ends up a throw-in for Athletics. And they opt for the short throw. Pressure there. Poacher's defense doing a really good job not letting the plays develop though. Right in the back doing a swell job there. Playing it back to Rockhill. Rockhill moving up the sideline, looking for a pass to Dadinho, gets it off, sends it to the middle to Del Rio. Del Rio looking for number 54, has a shot. And that shot's high there, but a beautiful development of play and effort to get to that position. Short pass there for Georgia Athletics to the defense, moving up the field. Beautiful interception there. Potros looking to make a play from the midfield here. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez playing to the midfield. I believe that's Figueiredo. Looking for Del Rio. Del Rio there to receive the ball, though. It's just far. Saves it. Just short. Throw in for Georgia Athletic here. And Georgia Athletic playing it wide, looking to push the ball up the field. Plays it down line, but defense there once again doing an incredible job from the midfield to get the ball out of there. Playing it back. But a foul there from – yeah, that might have been a slip rather than a foul. Nonetheless, we have a free kick for Georgia Athletics. And they're going to be looking for the long ball into the box. This is a dangerous opportunity for them, to say the least. Oh, but Verona once again, a mistake there from the defense, allowing for the Georgia Athletic striker to get the ball off. But Verona once again there to make sure the ball doesn't end up in the back of the net. So far, Verona doing an incredible job making sure this game stays 0-0.
Yeah, and again against Mbomio again as well. So that's 3 chances now from Mbomio in this first half that Verona's come up on top.
Yeah, so far Mbomio's had multiple opportunities, but Verona doing a great job making sure it doesn't see the back of the net. And Ramirez receiving the ball out wide. Ooh, and the ball just long there to Rockhill from Hernandez. Rockhill doing a good job not letting the player get past him. Once again, Potros reclaiming the ball. Back to Ramirez once again. Ramirez playing with Mattis. Dadinho checking for the ball, looking to receive the ball, and a beautiful play there. Absolutely beautiful play to beat those 2 players. Split them right down the middle. Ramirez running down the sideline. He beats one. Oh, but we have a I believe a foul there. I personally saw a push, but I A definitely good job there from Ramirez to run it up the sideline looking for the crossing. Now I believe we have a free kick for Potros.
Yeah, it looked like a push there against Ramirez. But again, like
I
you
saw
said,
some arms extend there.
Like you said, Ramirez and Rockhill from those outside back positions getting very high up the field to help in the attack.
And they're doing an incredible job, I have to say. Both of them playing their position to the fullest. Now Potros probably going to be looking for a ball into the box, looking for the head. And a good ball placed in. And he has one. And Georgia Athletic there to get the ball out, decides to reset the ball, sending it out. Potros throw in Rockhill there. Who opts for the short throw in, sending it out to Ramirez once again.
Good work there from Mattis. Ooh, he goes down. But no call from the referee.
Yeah, no call from the referee there, which was a little interesting. But another throw-in from Ramirez here, 61, who sends the ball in. Georgia Athletics defender there getting the ball out. And I believe for a Potros corner. Short corner there. Back from Ramirez to Del Rio. Georgia Athletics receiving the ball from a poorly taken shot/pass. Now they're playing from the midfield. They opt for the long ball once again. Ends up with a pass to number 7, their star player. And not easily beaten there, but also Mattis taking the ball away from him. Said, that is my ball. I will take that from you. Sending the ball forward. Del Rio very hard on the ball there. Georgia Athletics, though, doing a very good job. Oh, and the through pass to number 7. Verona once again with an absolute beater of a save. Verona so far for me, man of the match. Absolutely keeping this score exactly where it needs to be, 0-0.
There's a reason they call him Mr. Insane.
He decided to come out of his box there and did a great job with his decision making. Otherwise, that could have ended up a goal.
He was also voted as the team MVP of the fall season.
And we can certainly see why with his play here so far. Three potential goals absolutely gotten snatched out because of him. And Athletics losing the ball there. Foul in the back here. Now we have a free kick for Potros.
It looked like a yellow card was shown there. Didn't see the player.
A second yellow card for the game. It has been shown.
Yeah, I didn't get to see who the player was that received the yellow card. We do know it was on Georgia Athletic.
And a short, I believe I missed it too, but a short free kick here for your Potros, playing from the back, straight to Mattis. Mattis playing to Ramirez once again. And beautiful passing play being done here for your Potros. Del Rio.
And sorry about that at home, we lost the video connection for just a second. Working on getting that back up. In the meantime, Richard will let us know what's going on in this stadium.
Yeah, so far haven't missed much there. Just a push in the back. Another yellow card being shown. Potros with the free kick here. Could be a goal scoring opportunity here as your Potros set up for a free kick. And a beautiful pass in there. Mistake from the keeper in defense on Georgia Athletics. And I think we have an injury on the goalkeeper here on Georgia Athletics. That would be Daniel Delgado. We have injury on Daniel Delgado here for Georgia Athletics goalkeeper.
Oh, wow. While Delgado gets checked out by our on-site medical professional, Renee, let's take a look at the replay of that last opportunity with Verona. Here's the ball was given away in the midfield. Like we've seen all game, a quick ball played forward in Bomio, but Verona coming off and getting to that one before Mbomio is able to.
And it's exactly like you said. It's almost as if they're trying to cut out the midfield there. They get the ball and just send it straight forward, looking for either of the strikers up there.
Delgado back up on his feet.
Yep, it seems Delgado's going to be able to finish the game.
As we get close to the halftime, we'll see if we can catch how much time is added from the referees. Center referee usually shows it with his fingers, so it might be a little bit difficult to see from the press box, but we'll try to catch that and get it up on the board as best as we can.
And the clock will be stopped at minute 45, so certainly be checking the time through the stream. Now a short throw-in from Georgia Athletics goalkeeper Delgado, who opted to finish the game. Once again, looking for that forward ball, but straight to, I believe, Hernandez. Now Rockhill receiving the ball. Rockhill sending the ball forward to Figueiredo. Figueiredo still maintaining the ball to Mattis. Mattis looking for a pass to the center field. And a foul, a clip in the back there for Georgia Athletics. Another free kick for your Potros here. Another goal-scoring opportunity as well.
We're seeing a good job from the midfielders of Potros, Pedro Valenzuela and Jarvis Mattis, and even sometimes Dylan McClune, at getting those connections and advancing the ball forward into dangerous positions. But Georgia Athletics got a lot of defenders in the way that's making it difficult to get that final pass into the box or that final shot away.
Absolutely. That extra defender in the back certainly making a difference for Georgia Athletics there. Now with free kick here being taken. Beautiful pass back. Beautiful pass back. To Rockhill, who just got an unfortunate touch on there. Ended up in the hands of the keeper.
It looks like an offside was called based on the way that they reacted.
Potros receiving the ball once again. Del Rio on the ball, looking for a pass. Sending it back to Rockhill. Rockhill looking to beat one. Del Rio receiving the ball, has one. Oh, but an absolute shot and an absolute save. Del Rio with an incredible shot, and the goalkeeper does an incredible job there to make sure nothing. Del Rio with a beautiful shot, well placed.
That one again, amazing save from Delgado.
Delgado once again injured though, I believe.
Probably still from that last one where he took
We
some
have a corner
contact.
for Potros here. Goal scoring opportunity for Potros as Del Rio prepares to take the corner. And Del Rio sending the kick. Oh, and a beautiful hit there, I believe, from Rock Hill. But once again, the goalkeeper there saving the ball. It may have been high. No, it looks like the hit from Rock Hill was actually high. So now we have a goal kick here from Georgia Athletics. And Georgia Athletics playing the long ball to the center field. Potros once again not letting it pass there. Ramirez doing a good job to receive the ball from the missed touch from Georgia Athletics midfielder there. Figueroa receiving the ball, sending it back to Hernandez, but Rock Hill coming back to help out, sending the ball back to Verona. Verona sending the ball out to Del Rio.
So we're
Bad
in added
touch
time.
there from Figueroa, I believe. Yes, we are in added time as we speak.
Score still 0-0.
And that will be halftime.
So going into halftime, 0-0. Neither team able to break the deadlock. Both goalkeepers coming up big multiple times. So we're going to have to see if either of these teams can break the deadlock in the second half. And stick with us as we'll take a look at the match highlights from that first half in just a few minutes, when 5 minutes into halftime. So stick around, and then we'll be here to bring you the second half action as well. So thank you for sticking around. And again, we'll also be working on improving that video quality for the second half. Any final remarks, Richard, before we go to halftime?
I think we have I think we'll see some goals here in the second half. So far, it's been a very, very fun game to watch. Both keepers on both sides doing incredible jobs to keep this game 0-0. I believe second half we will see some with either team break the deadlock of 0-0.
So we'll be back in about 3 minutes to bring you the halftime highlights.
Okay.
Welcome to halftime, Potros FC versus Georgia Athletic Soccer Club. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Here in the... Oops. Apologies, those at home. Don't have the highlights loaded. Here they are now. No, they're not. Here they are now. Okay, early on in this match, a chance here from Potros, a header by Darinho that was saved by the goalkeeper, went out for a corner kick. And then a couple minutes later, here in the 12th minute, a chance from Mattis, that one just barely over, hitting the American football crossbar and just going over. So big chance there from Jarvis Mattis to take the lead. First chance here coming from Mbomio. And Cameron Verona closing it down quickly and making an amazing save. Another chance here from Mbomio, a header, and another great save from Verona from close range, keeping the score 0-0. Potros had another chance through Ramirez connecting with Del Rio. Finding Mattis once again. His shot goes through but tipped over by Delgado. So a great save there from Delgado right after a save from Cameron Verona. Another opportunity here from Georgia Athletic in the 34th minute. A free kick. Cross came in. Fell to Mbomio once again. Gets a tip to it, but Verona getting his hands behind it once again. Very strong. And then play continued on. Another chance here from Athletic looking for Mbomio, and Verona quick off his line to stop that one coming through. Cameron Verona with 4 saves in the first half. Potros almost getting the lead here at the end with Del Rio with a shot, but another great save there from Delgado. And that is the halftime highlights. So we can see here the stats from that halftime. Take a look at the stats from halftime. Let's pull those up. But we can see Potros with a total of 6 shots compared to Georgia Athletics 3. All 3 of Georgia Athletics shots on target, 3 shared by Potros. So 3 saves from each goalkeeper, 3 corner kicks for Potros FC, 1 offside, fouls going both ways, 2 yellow cards to Georgia Athletics. So this is about what we expected from this match. A very physical match in the middle. Georgia Athletic getting a lot of players forwards, and Mbomio getting a lot of chances, but not able to capitalize on them. We'll be back in just a few minutes to bring you the second half action. And welcome back to Marietta High School for the second half of this UPSL Premier matchup between Potros FC and Georgia Athletics. 0-0 going into the second half. We got the video quality improved during halftime, so the second half should be a much better experience. Luckily, there were no goals to miss out on the good quality. Here we are at Marietta High School. Richard Carbajal and Christopher Waranga bringing you the match. How are you doing, Richard?
And here we're starting with Georgia Athletics with kickoff. And here we are with Georgia Athletics on the kickoff. I certainly think we don't leave without seeing a goal here, but it'll just depend on who adds the most pressure on this game. Dadinho receiving the ball there, sending it off to Mattis. Mattis looking for Del Rio in the middle, who passes it off to Figueiredo. Figueiredo has one. And it's wide there. Wide shot, but good effort nonetheless for Figueiredo.
And those viewers at home,
Georgia
luckily
Athletic
we lost the video
ball.
footage, so luckily it didn't end in the goal, although we do want a goal for Potros. But we didn't miss it. Back up here, live at Marietta High School.
Georgia Athletic sending the long ball. Defense there once again making sure it doesn't generate anything. Figueiredo playing to Del Rio. Del Rio looking for the ball forward. Sending it to Dadinho. Dadinho deciding what to do there. But the defender for Georgia Athletics making sure it doesn't get past him there.
Looks like
Playing
Dadinho
from the
was
back now,
trying to
Georgia
shot.
Athletics. A long ball once again down the line, down the middle for Georgia Athletics, sending it wide. A little bit of possession play here from Georgia Athletics. Moving the ball forward. And the Potros defense doing a great job there, getting it back to our goalkeeper, sending it out to Figueiredo. Dadinho receiving the ball in the midfield, sending it out wide to Mattis. Rockhill receiving the ball here on the wide, sending a beautiful pass to Del Rio. Del Rio seeing what he can do with it, trying to beat one, trying to beat two. So far, so good. Del Rio still has the ball. Absolutely, Dadinho receiving the ball, tries to shoot it, but the defender there for Georgia Athletics able to slide down and ends up with the ball in the goalkeeper's hand.
Yeah, blocked again by the Georgia Athletic defense. We've seen them block a lot of shots. They've got a lot of numbers behind the ball. They're not taking any risks right now, and they're defending very strongly.
And a mistake there, Dadinho receiving the ball, but I believe we have a foul there from the defense on Georgia Athletics there. Quite an interesting foul. Pushing the back, I believe.
The referee will talk to the player. The ball's getting set up here. We've got Valenzuela, Mattis, McClune, and Del Rio all over it. Currently, we'll see who falls away with it. It looks like Mattis wants it. He's the one putting the ball down.
And definitely a goal-scoring opportunity here for Potros as they set up for the free kick. Delgado setting up his wall there for Georgia Athletics.
He's got five in the wall.
And a 5-6 player wall for Delgado.
McClune as well, but Mattis goes for it.
Has one. High shot there for Mattis, though. Now we have a reset goal kick from Delgado here from Georgia Athletics. Let's see what happens here. Opts for the long ball, straight to the midfield, just over actually. Potros receiving the ball though, but then once again back to Georgia Athletics. And Del Rio just doing an incredible job not giving anything there. Beautiful pressure there. Dadinho receiving the ball there off of a mistake. He's deciding what to do there. Trying to beat one, but doing a the defender for Georgia Athletic doing a great job getting the ball out. Now we have a corner for Potros. And so far, how are you feeling, Chris, on this game so far?
Well, we can see that it's a very closed off game. Georgia Athletic not really having a lot of possession right now, but they are defending extremely well against Potros. They came out, we saw when they got their sheet, we saw them with 5 defenders in their starting lineup. Since then, they've been putting some more players forward, having chances, but it's been mostly very direct attack, and they're kind of waiting and sitting back and allowing Potros to try to open up their spaces, getting players forward. But Potros kind of controlling the second half so far, but not really getting any clear chances other than that free kick from Mattis.
Absolutely in agreement with you. And Potros playing from the midfield here again, but the pass just heavy there. So Georgia Athletic defense looking to get the ball there, but I think they're going to let it roll out for a goal kick. Now we have a goal kick from Georgia Athletics. Delgado here. Probably going to opt for the long ball once again. We'll see. And the ref, I believe, interjecting a little, having a conversation. Yep, and Delgado opting for the long ball just over midfield once again seems to be his favorite placement there. Potros doing a good job not letting it pass the midfield. But a long ball there and a mistake there. Georgia Athletics trying to get it, but Potros defender, I believe Hernandez, making sure it doesn't get too far there.
Yeah, good reactions there from Brown Hernandez to make up for that mistake by Alan Hernandez.
Absolutely. Brandon Hernandez there to make sure Alan Hernandez doesn't cause a goal. Good play nonetheless from Potros defense. I believe we have a free kick here for Georgia Athletics. Goal scoring opportunity for them. Could be dangerous. Let's see how Potros decide to set up against this. And we have Verona setting up his wall there, trying to get his players where he needs them to be. And here we off with the free kick. Decides to shoot it. And it's slightly high there, but a very good opportunity for Georgia Athletics. And I believe Verona opting for a long goal kick as well, looking for his players in the midfield. And just over midfield to Dadinho. Dadinho hitting it off the back of his head to Mattis, who gets it to the midfield. Del Rio receiving the ball there, looking for the pass to Mattis. Dadinho ends up intercepting the ball there, but Georgia Athletics doing a great job getting the ball out of there, not letting anything go from there. Rock Hill fighting hard for the ball, doesn't want to get beat there, and refusing, passing the ball back to the defense, who decides to switch it out wide. Figueroa receiving the ball there and looking to beat one. So far, so good. Beats one. Looking to beat a second. And there is where he loses. Oh, actually ends up with a throw-in for your Potros. And Del Rio playing to Rocco, who plays it back but loses it there in the midfield. Del Rio fighting for the ball, but they're sending it out wide. Georgia Athletic pressures. Catches number 7. But beautiful play there, I believe, from B. Hernandez or Alan Hernandez to get the ball out of there.
Yeah, good work there. That was Alan Hernandez recovering on that side.
Throw in here from Georgia Athletics, who received the ball. Goal kick from Verona. Decides to play it short. Now opts to kick the ball out.
Referee says it's a clean tackle there.
And I believe we got disconnected from Chris for a little bit there, but I believe we have him back. Short throw in for Georgia Athletics. Looking to push the ball forward. Potros defense, though, making sure nothing comes out of that. Del Rio fighting for the ball there. And Figueroa taking the ball, the loose ball, passes it out to Rockhill. Rockhill looking to do something here from the wide. But a bad pass there from Rockhill, straight to the Georgia Athletic player. Straight down the line. And a bit of a foul there.
Interesting call there.
Up with the ball, actually.
Interesting call there. Ramirez jumped.
Interesting call there.
Ramirez jumped trying to get to the header, and the Georgia Athletic player, according to the referee, moved into Ramirez, causing him to fall over. It was a little hard to see on my end. I don't know if you saw it better for your view, Richard, but it looked like, I'm not sure if the Georgia Athletic player just stood his ground or if he moved towards the player and caused him to fall. It was a little hard to see.
It did definitely look like he backed up a little to cause that. So I actually agree with the call here from the ref. Beautiful pass forward to Dadinho. Dadinho looking for the ball, but Georgia Athletic defender there making sure it doesn't get past him. Sends the ball straight forward. Verona there with once again with beautiful decision-making skills, getting out of there, getting the ball out of there, not giving time for him to score. Rockhill receiving the ball, pushing it forward. Finds Mattis. Mattis standing his ground there. Beautiful pass back to Rockhill. But Rockhill losing the ball there in the middle. Once again, Georgia Athletics player number 7 receiving the ball. Going down line, looking to cause pressure. Potros, though, kicking the ball out for a throw-in.
Apologies those at home. We lost the video feed for just a second, but we're back up for this corner kick.
Beautiful corner being taken there, but ends up getting hit out for a Potros goal kick. Opting to play it quick.
It was a good idea. It was played. It was a good idea. It was played behind the defender, but Dadinho wasn't quick enough to react to get onto it.
Now we have a throw-in for Georgia Athletics once again. Let's see what they opt to do here. Playing a long ball, but Potros defender there to receive the ball. I believe that's Figueroa. Sending the ball once again to number 7, who has been catching those long balls, but Potros defense doing a great job not letting it get too far from that.
Yeah, we knew Mbomio was going to be the main target. So far, not able to find the back of the net.
And I believe we have. Potros opting to play it back from the defense, trying to generate a play. Plays it to Figueroa, who catches it in the middle. Figueroa looking for pass out wide. So far, so good, pushing the ball forward. But Rip there, good slide tackle there from Georgia Athletics to get the ball back. Not letting too much for these Potros. And once again, the long ball straight to Mbomio, who so far has done something with the ball every time that he's been able to get it. But Potros defender, I think that's Alan Hernandez doing a great job not letting him get past him. We have a corner for Georgia Athletics here. Could be a goal scoring opportunity. Good header there, but wide. But good connection there from the Georgia Athletics player. Yes.
Looks like maybe a substitute. Not sure. Richard, can you tell us if there's a substitute or being made?
Yes, we do have a substitute for Georgia Athletics. Number 16 will be coming off. Unfortunately, I don't have his name there. But being subbed in for Georgia Athletics, it looks like a midfielder is coming in. That will be number 9 for Georgia Athletic coming in.
Yeah, we'll see how that impacts the rest of this match, as we know Georgia Athletic started with 5 defenders and 2 midfielders. Maybe they're getting an extra player in the midfield. I wasn't sure who was the one who was taken off.
Might have been receiving the ball there, beating one with some good footwork.
It might have been Mba, the one who was taken out, which would actually be a midfielder. I don't see
Beautiful pass from Dadinho to Mattis. Mattis by himself, looking for it, looking to have one, trying to beat the keeper, taking too much time. Oh, but the defender for Georgia Athletic there to make sure it doesn't go in. I mean, ooh, Mattis had a beautiful opportunity there, but I think he was looking to do just a little too much there for given the circumstance of the situation.
Again, the defenders for Georgia Athletic coming up to the rescue, blocking that one off of the line. They've been blocking so many shots. This one cleared off the line. Just really commendable defensive display here today.
Potros receiving the ball off of a good tackle there. Trying to catch Dadinho, but Dadinho just offsides there, unfortunately. But beautiful effort there. Looking for Dadinho on the free through ball.
Yeah, this one here from Mattis. Got it past the goalkeeper. Defender did a good job. Get behind it and clear it off the line.
Goalkeeper opting to take the free kick. Georgia Athletic player there receiving it. I believe we have Figueroa there trying to rip the ball from him, but he's doing a good job not to lose the ball. Playing it back to his defender, who opts to play it wide. Moving the ball down the line, Georgia Athletics, who sends it number 7 again, Mbomio. But once again, I believe that's Alan Hernandez not letting too much grow from there. Playing it straight to the midfield where Dadinho receives the ball, who's looking for a good pass. Dadinho receiving the ball once again and losing the ball there in the midfield to a pretty heavy tackle there. Now we have a substitute for the Potros. I believe we have, let's see who's coming in for.
Yeah, Valenzuela is the one replaced. He's on a yellow card, so that makes sense. And coming on is Oli Nuegbo.
Yeah, Oli Nuegbo coming in. And last time I saw him come in, he used that big frame of his to get past those defenders there and had him 2 beautiful goals against Kalanji Pro Profile. Rockhill with a beautiful spin move there to Figueroa. Figueroa receiving the ball, looking for someone. A pull down in the back there from Georgia Athletics, actually. Bad play there. I believe we're going to see a yellow card or a stern talking to. Potros opting for the quick play. Rockhill receiving the ball and shooting it, but the goalkeeper there making sure the ball doesn't get past him. Very, very smart play there from Potros for the quick reset.
Yeah, but not enough on it.
And now Georgia Athletics playing quick, but the referee not going for it. I believe we have an injury on Georgia Athletics, but it looks like he's up and he'll be okay.
So interesting to see how this game will change now with Oli Noigbo on. We saw last 2 weeks.
Yeah, Oli Noigbo certainly doesn't have the speed, but he definitely has the frame to get past those defenders and have him a good shot. Last time I saw him come on, he did amazing things for that front line.
Yeah, 25 minutes to go. Noigbo's first involvement.
So far, so good. Looking for Figueiredo, but the ball just taken from the defender there. Rockhill receiving the ball, intercepting. He's still pushing the ball forward as Rockhill. Rockhill looking for the cross. Oh, no, looking for a shot, actually, but it's high there.
Yeah, that one was nowhere near the mark.
We have a reset from Delgado. Is opting to play it short from the defense. Georgia Athletics sending it to the midfield where he receives the ball, but Rockhill getting the ball out of there. And Rockhill receiving the ball. Beautiful chest pass to Del Rio, who passes it to Figueiredo. Figueiredo getting it to... Oh. Now to Darinho. Darinho receives the ball, but just a bad touch there on the chest.
Wasn't able to control it.
And Georgia Athletic, wasn't able to control it, but Georgia Athletic kicking it out. Now we have a throw-in for Darinho. Darinho playing Del Rio. Del Rio playing Mattis, but Mattis getting beat there. Now Georgia Athletic looking to counter. It's like you said, Chris, they certainly are looking to cut out their midfield and play that ball straight to Mbomio.
The changes made on both sides.
Throwing good for George.
Coach Rusononiello and Masis both looking for something to change this game to open up the scoring. But again, we've seen it before. This level at the UPSL Georgia Premier, it's a very competitive division, and every team is going to know that it's going to be difficult. So nobody really wants to take risks in these games because against strong opponents, you take that extra risk, you open yourself up, you make yourself vulnerable. So right now, both teams just kind of allowing the forwards to attack.
Oh wow! And off of the throw, a good pass laid off, but it ended up being offside.
Yeah, wow. So a goal there from Georgia Athletic, but it didn't count. It looks like a foul was actually called based on the referee's movement. He didn't put his arm up, which would indicate an offside.
Yep.
Nonetheless, score stays 0-0.
Foul actually in that play. Score is still 0-0 indeed. Opting for a short pass there from the keep. Rockhill receiving the ball, pushing it forward. And Rockhill doing a good job to move the ball forward, looking for his players there.
What a pass!
Darinho! But the Georgia Athletic defender doing a great job. Back to Figueiredo. But I'm telling you, those Georgia Athletic defenders aren't letting too much get past them. Very, very good play to receive the ball. And then once again, Potros in the defense looking to get the ball out of their front line there.
Player down. Didn't see who that was. I think it's Del Rio. Finally up on his feet.
Yeah, and I believe Del Rio is going to be okay. I think they're opting for a drop ball here. Playing it back to the keeper. And Verona receiving the ball, kicking it out. Looking for Figueiredo, but Figueiredo not there to receive the ball. Georgia Athletic possessing the ball as we speak. Pushing the ball forward, number 11, who looks for the pass to the middle. And a bad shot there from the mid. Straight out to Dadinho. Dadinho receives the ball. Looking for the pass to the midfield. Del Rio receiving the ball. And a good slide tackle there on Del Rio for the ball not to progress anymore there.
Yeah, couldn't get it through to North.
Georgia Athletic on the counter attack now. And almost a goal there. Almost a goal there for Georgia Athletics. Just barely misses that back post. Could have been a very difficult situation. And Bombio there once again.
Very close to taking the opening lead there. Verona did well to come off again, and Bombio managed to get it around him, but was not able to get it on target.
But very close for Mbomio there. Something certainly to be careful about.
Yeah, he's had a lot of chances in this match.
And now Rockhill has the ball. Rockhill passes to Del Rio. Del Rio in the midfield, opting to play it back. Who sends it out wide? I believe that's B. Hernandez that we have over there.
Ramirez, actually.
Ramirez, yep, sorry, Ramirez.
Here's a chance for Mattis.
Mattis receiving the ball, and it hits the post. Oh my goodness! Dadinho wanting to receive the ball, sends it out to Figueiredo. Oh, but what an almost absolute blast there from Mattis, but hits right off the post. Ramirez once again by himself. He's there passing it to Dadinho, who hits the ball just too high there. I believe that was Mattis who hit the ball just high there once again. But Mattis with a beautiful shot that hit right off the post. Very close there for Potros to break away and have the first goal.
Back-to-back opportunities. And now we'll see Mbomio being replaced. I believe that was Marin who came in for him. Let's look at the replay of that second opportunity.
Wow, and Mbomio coming off, even though he's been the main receive.
Yeah, Figueroa setting it up and Mattis hitting it one wide. Mattis, similar to Mbomio, having so many opportunities in this match, but not able to put them away. He had one in the first half that just went off the American football crossbar. He had one that the goalkeeper made a really nice save, and he's had about 3 in the second half as well. So those two back to back.
I lost you guys there for a second, but back in, I believe.
So unfortunate for Jarvis Mattis. We said he was the one to look out for in this match, and so far he's proven it, but just missing that final product. As we mentioned.
But very close there nonetheless. Very good play from Mattis. Dadinho receiving the ball. But unfortunately, I believe a foul called here from the referee.
Maybe it looks like he gave it here. Yeah, it looks like he gave advantage on the previous play, but then decided that there was none and came back and gave the free kick. Here's a chance.
Dadinho receiving the ball, passing it to Mattis. Mattis looking out wide. And the beautiful beautiful pass out wide to the center, but Georgia Athletics defender not letting anything get past them. They're doing a great job not letting that ball get past them there.
But we do see as we reach the final quarter hour of this match that a yellow card shown there. The number 11. But we do see as we reach,
yellow card, I believe, on number 11 for Georgia Athletics.
And we do see as this match reaches the final quarter hour, the game is really opening up now, chance after chance. But as we mentioned before the game, it's important that they are clinical enough to finish these chances. Otherwise, the game could get away from them. Let's see if they're able to get it here.
Long throw from Rock Hill straight to a defender. Del Rio receives the ball off of the defender. Del Rio looking for one and has a shot, but straight to the keeper there. And keeper with the easy save. But Potros are doing a great job getting in front of that goal mouth and creating opportunities, I have to say, Chris. And Georgia Athletics playing the ball in the midfield here, trying to open up some space, getting some players out of position. Playing it all the way back to the defense, who looks for the long ball once again to number 11, who subbed in for Mbomio. And he's there, but Rock Hill not letting him get past him, who ends up passing it to Del Rio. And I believe that's Figueroa receiving the ball off of Del Rio. Figueroa pushing the ball forward, moving the ball forward. A lot of players moving forward. And Dadinho there to receive the ball, but just offside. My goodness. Dadinho just offsides there for that ball. Delgado sending the ball past the midfield once again, but hits the Georgia Athletic player, gets a bad touch on it, and now we have a Potros throw-in, who opts to play it back to the defense, which is Alan Hernandez, I believe.
Things getting a little bit tense here, Richard.
Absolutely. Verona playing off to Rock Hill. Rock Hill sending the ball forward to, I believe,
looking for Nuegbo, but wasn't able to find him.
Yeah, looking for Ali Nuegbo there, but just too much. Rock Hill once again with the throw. It gets it to Del Rio. Del Rio looking to push the ball forward. Beats one, beats two, but gets right at the end there, gets slide tackled and loses the ball. Now we have a counterattack from Georgia Athletics. And number 10 there looking for the shot. Verona once again with the save. Man of the match, Verona with another beautiful save. Absolute goalkeeping from Potros here. And Georgia Athletics looking to keep the pressure on. But Verona there to receive the ball after the long pass there. And Mattis receiving the ball in the midfield, who passes it back and finds Dadinho on the wide. Coming in with the through pass to Mattis once again. Sends it to Ali Nuegbo. Ali Nuegbo with a beautiful pass to Dadinho. But once again, Georgia Athletics defender there, though, not letting anything come out of there. And the Georgia Athletics defense opting to kick the ball out rather than let the Potros cook something up. I believe we're going to have a long throw in here from Rock Hill. Well, we have an injury on Georgia Athletics, actually. I think a cramp.
I think this is a point in the match where you can see that the Georgia Athletic players seem to be getting a bit tired. We've seen multiple times where Rock Hill and Figueroa have been able to kind of run past their midfield. So we'll see if they're able to.
Absolutely a point here where physicality is starting to take its toll on the players. And I believe Rock Hill's opting for the long throw, and again, looking for Ali Nuegbo, but the Georgia Athletic defender there just in the way, who now are counterattacking. Once again, playing from the midfield, running forward. Oh, but we have...
Yeah, that's going to be a card most likely.
Yeah, I feel we have a card there.
Dylan McClune with the card.
Yeah, that's a yellow card on McClune. Yep, number 66, I believe, McClune. And now Georgia Athletic free kick. Let's see what can be yielded from this Georgia Athletic free kick. Oh, and a mistake there from the Potros defender. He receives the ball. He's trying to beat one. Has one. Potros defense there like a rock wall once again, though, kicking the ball out.
Final 10 minutes here.
Last 10 minutes of the game here. Let's see if somebody can change this 0-0 scoreboard.
Looks like a substitute here for Potros. Number 50 coming in. That's Chris Johnson. Not sure who was replaced.
I believe it was.
Might have been Dadinho.
I believe it was Dadinho, actually.
Yeah.
I believe Dadinho was replaced, actually. Verona's playing it from the short. Who catches Del Rio in the midfield. Del Rio losing the ball in the midfield, though. Number 9 pushing the ball forward. Looking for a shot. And he has one, but it's wide. And Chris, in the final 10 here, what do you anticipate to see as we progress?
Well, at this point, it's anybody's game. It's just going to see who has that extra that can get that goal or who's going to make that mistake. And then from there, it's going to be, can they hold on to it for the last few minutes? But first, the team has to get a goal. At this point, it doesn't look like anybody's going to get one.
Okay. Yeah. I so far it does seem that both defenses are doing a spectacular job at not letting the ball get to the back of the net there. We have a free kick for Georgia Athletics here, who's opting for the long ball once again. And reception is received, passing it to the midfield. Number 9 receives the ball, has one. And once again, it is wide.
Yeah, off target once again.
But Georgia Athletic looking to create some plays, confuse the defense a little bit there. So far, two decent shots.
You know, it's 0-0 match, but it doesn't lack any attacking. We can see a total of 14 shots for Potros and 8 for Georgia Athletic. So it's not a 0-0 that's been
absolutely
lacking any, not lacking any action. That ball's played
and Del
too
Rio
far.
Received the ball there and flicked it back, but it was just too much there. Rockhill there hitting the ball. Figueroa there receives, passes the ball to Mattis. Mattis receiving the ball, sending it out wide.
What a turn.
Del Rio pushing the ball forward. But 3 defenders there, but Del Rio still on the ball. And Del Rio fighting for his life there for the ball.
Johnson coming away.
Gets it off to Mattis. Once again, who sends it out wide. He's by himself. Number 54 out wide. Sending it to the center.
Oh, that one came off
Georgia
Johnson.
Athletic defense there once again. Mattis receives the ball. And a pull in the back there.
Yep. That's the 10th foul of the match against Georgia Athletic.
There on Mattis.
10th foul of the match for Georgia Athletic, and another shooting opportunity here for Potros. But what a play there from Del Rio, and Figueroa's having a really great game today.
Absolutely.
They call him Jair Senior.
Del Rio's having an incredible game.
They call him Jair Senior, number 54, Jair Lopez Figueroa.
And Del Rio, el titiritero. And I think they're opting for Del Rio to take it. Who will be shooting it? Oh, beautiful shot, but a beautiful save as well from the Georgia Athletics keeper, Delgado. My goodness, what a beautiful free kick taken. Absolutely.
What a save there from Delgado, keeping them alive in this match. Both goalkeepers having amazing matches.
Absolute save, agreed.
That shot goes off
target. And a foul on Mattis, or Mattis was looking for the foul there.
Let's take a look at that save again.
The ball just wide, but a beautiful save, incredible save from Delgado to keep this score 0-0.
Incredible save.
Keeper sending it long. Who plays Figueroa? Figueroa receives it straight to Mattis. Mattis looking for, I believe, that's Ali Nuegbo. Figueroa receiving the ball off of Ali Nuegbo, who passes it to Johnson. Johnson looking to create a play here, getting it back to Figueroa once again. Figueroa crossing the ball to the defender. Raquel there to have one, sending it to Del Rio. Del Rio receiving the ball on the wide. But Del Rio getting it straight to the keeper there. And the keeper Delgado for Georgia Athletics playing it short. Georgia Athletic looking for the counter here, pushing the ball forward from the midfield. And a pass sent.
But good work there from Brian Hernandez.
Brian Hernandez there, yep, making sure the ball doesn't get past him there. Very good defensive play.
Yeah, you feel right now, Richard, that a goal at this point in the game would probably be the winner. But who's going to be able to get it? Potros putting a lot of pressure, but they've got to be careful by leaving themselves open in the back. We saw last week they pushed forward against UMA, but ended up giving a goal at the end. So they have to be careful. Here's a chance.
And now we have 10 by himself.
McClune. Oh. What good work there from McClune to pick that one out.
Very good work there from the Potros defender. I mean, it looked like it just hit off of his foot, and the goalkeeper was able to get it, Verona.
Yeah, you could hear the Georgia Athletic fans there wanting a call for that one, saying that the ball came from McClune.
The Georgia Athletic fans were looking for a PK there.
Yeah, they thought that Dylan McClune passed it back to Verona, who picked that one up, but it was just a interception. It wasn't a pass. Oh.
And Georgia Athletic applying the pressure, but once again, Potros defense not letting too much happen there.
Here's Johnson.
Playing back from the midfield, who gets it to Del Rio. Del Rio's pushing the ball forward. And Del Rio looking for Figueroa on the side, who actually is able to keep it in.
Oh, the assistant referee says no.
Just barely off there.
I don't know how it looks down there, but from up here, from the video, it definitely looked like it was still in.
It definitely looked in here, but it is what it is.
And Jarvis Mattis is going to be replaced now. Bobby Pomerin coming in. Bobby Pomerin.
We have a push in the back there from Del Rio, I believe. Free kick from Georgia Athletics, who decides to play it back to the defense. Now they're on the counter attack. Pushing the ball forward. A lot of pressure here from Georgia Athletics as they push a bunch of players forward. Who gets the ball forward, but I believe that's Alan Hernandez making sure the ball doesn't get past him there.
Good work there from Nuegbo. Oh, never mind. A foul called against him. So Pomerin coming on to replace Mattis in the midfield.
And another foul here.
Bobby Pomerin getting his first game this season in the UPSL. Oh, and another sub here. Manuel Montagut coming in. Looks like it'll be for Sebastian Ramirez, I believe.
And it could potentially dangerous free kick here for Georgia Athletics as they have 4 players approaching the box there. They opt to kick the ball high there, and Verona there just to receive the ball. Let nothing happen. Verona with the long kick, who gets it to Ali Nuegbo. Ali Nuegbo still pressuring. Ali Nuegbo still pressuring. Oh. But
no, the whistle had already gone. Yeah, the whistle had already gone.
I believe from, yeah, I believe. Yep, from the original play, yes.
So Potros getting players forward, and
we're at minute 90 here.
At minute 90, added time. Not sure how much time is going to be added. Maybe we can see from the fourth official.
There to Del Rio. Del Rio crossing the ball to Figueroa. With the golazo! An absolute golazo! An absolute banger in the extra time! Absolutely! Roughing it out to Johnson. A beautiful goal. Ladies and gentlemen, Potros 1, Georgia Athletics 0. Incredible game here. Finishing out in, I believe, minute 91 almost.
Yes, 90 plus 1. Chris Johnson coming off the bench as a substitute, getting the goal to give Potros the lead here in added time. His first goal in the UPSL. Let's look at that one again. We just get the remnants of it. Let's look at it one more time. As
incredible
this one,
play as well from
Figueroa to get
the ball back to Johnson.
Yes, the ball came in from the free kick. Dylan McClune put it in. Came to Figueroa, headed it across, and Johnson just there in the back post to put it away, giving Potros the lead 1-0 against Georgia Athletic.
And it's going to be very hard for Georgia Athletic to come back from that one, especially with the given
looks like
time.
A card is being shown to somebody on the bench, not sure who. Were you able to see that one, Richard?
Yeah, it looked like the card may have possibly been on Benjamin Urenga, actually.
We'll see in a second. We'll try to get that confirmed at the end of the match. But Georgia Athletic running out of time. They're going to try to come back into this game.
And number 10, they're receiving the ball in the box. Who passes it back to number 9? Potros defense doing a good job to get it out of there.
once again.
Figueroa once again to Ali Nuegbo. Ali Nuegbo looking for it. Ali Nuegbo on the free run. Has one. Oh, but Ali Nuegbo
it was blocked.
Just stutter steps himself into a fatality, unfortunately.
So we don't know. Do you know how much time was added, Richard? Did you get to see how much time was added on?
I believe it was 3 minutes, but I could be wrong.
So we're running under the assumption of 3 minutes.
Potros defense literally just needing to last another couple minutes, maybe even just a minute. But giving away, yeah, in the midfield, 21 receiving the ball, sending it out. And a push in the back there from Rockhill, unfortunately.
This might be the last opportunity.
This could be a goal-scoring opportunity for Georgia Athletics.
Yeah, last week
it could certainly be the last opportunity.
Last week we saw them score the tying goal against Kalanji Pro Profile from a free kick in a similar position, a little bit further forward, but a very similar position, although the target in that one, Nazario Mbamio, no longer on the pitch. But they do get players forward.
And the Potros kick it out and get it out of there. And that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Potros wins. Potros win 1-0 with a beautiful goal from Chris Johnson in the overtime.
And Potros, with that win, will move back up into second place. Georgia Athletic dropping down now to fourth place. And what a matchup. We knew it was going to be a tight one. And just at the end, we get the win for Potros thanks to Chris Johnson's late goal, assisted by Jair Lopez Figueroa. And I believe that's my man of the match. I don't know about you, Richard, but Jair Lopez Figueroa did not stop running. He helped on defense. He created a lot of opportunities, got the assist right there at the end. What do you think?
I'm certainly torn. Figueroa certainly did an incredible job, and I don't disagree that he definitely deserves to be in the conversation for man of the match. But for me, I'm going to have to give it to the keeper, Verona. Verona did an absolute incredible job to make sure any opportunity that was given was absolutely nullified. A few decisions that he made could have resulted in a goal had he not decided to come out of the ball and kick it out. So for me, I have Verona as man of the match, but I certainly don't disagree that Figueroa doesn't deserve to be considered as well.
We can take a look at the final stats of the match here. 17 shots from Potros, 8 of them on target. 8 shots from Georgia Athletic, 4 on target. Again, Verona coming up big with those 4 saves, and also just being able to read the game very well, coming out and stopping a lot of attacks. But in the end, Potros being the most resilient. I think it really came down to physicality because they did not stop running. Georgia Athletic started to slow down. They looked like they got a little bit tired, and Potros just kind of there at the end just was attacking and attacking and attacking. And the substitute, Chris Johnson, coming on and getting the winning goal and putting Potros back up top. We're going to take a look at the match highlights as well. So as this game, and for those who are watching at home, apologies for the video quality. We will be uploading this match afterwards in a higher quality, so you may be able to watch the replay on demand. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the highlights of this match. We're going to get those loaded in, so give just a minute to pull that in. As we get those in, any closing remarks from you, Richard?
Nothing except it's been an absolute pleasure broadcasting with you, Chris. And to all the fans, we thank you for tuning in with us, and we hope to see you on our next event.
Yes, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at those highlights. So if you want to stick around, Richard, for those, here we go. So starting in the match in the first half, it was a pretty back and forth match. A chance here from Potros that came in. A ball went over the top, bounced around. Darinho, I believe, was the one who was fast to react with the goalkeeper getting a touch, setting it out for a corner. More opportunities came in as this one for Mattis, shot just over the bar, hitting the American football crossbar and going out. A few minutes later, a chance here from Mbomio, and as you mentioned, Richard, the chance from Cameron Verona, apologies, we were cut off there on our highlight reel. Gonna come back to that one, but again, as you mentioned, Cameron Verona definitely a contender for man of the match with this save against Mbomio. Mistake from Brian Hernandez.
Yeah, it could have been an absolute. And look, as Verona comes very far out from the goal to make sure he doesn't get the time to set his feet and put that goal in the back of the net.
Yeah, and here's another one from that cross. Another great save from Verona. Potros started to get some more attacks later on in the half, 27th minute. A chance here again from Mattis. Shot, and Delgado, got to give the hats off to Delgado. He also had an amazing match with a few amazing saves in this match as well.
Absolutely. Delgado did an incredible job to make sure not many balls got past him. And by not many, I mean only one got past him.
Verona there again with a great save, and then this a chance as well. Ball played across, and Mbomio, we know he's dangerous, but Verona came out and got to it first, stopping any promising attack. Just before halftime, a chance here.
And those decisions from Verona is exactly what I was referring to.
A chance there, but then in the second half, more of the same. Delgado coming up big once again, closing it down. Mattis getting around him, and then this time cleared off the line by the Georgia Athletic defense. A chance here for Athletic as the ball came into the box. A foul was called. They actually put the ball into the back of the net, but a foul was called against Mbomio as he backed up into the defender. Referee Horacio Oliveira thought he made a foul. But they had the chance to take the lead there. But then here again, Verona coming out. This time he didn't make the save, but he did good enough to force the ball to go wide on that 1v1 opportunity. 72nd minute. These last 20 minutes really picked up in this match. Another chance here for Mattis coming off the crossbar. Unfortunate not to find the opening there. And just a few seconds later, they won the ball back through Rockhill. He connected it back wide to Figueroa, and this one as well. A very close opportunity for Mattis once again, but cannot put it on target. So we saw Mattis as one of the players to look out for. He had the chances, but was not able to finish them. And then this chance in the 78th minute for Georgia Athletic. Another great save there from Verona, getting down on his right side. 85th minute, free kick from Del Rio. Almost opened the scoring, but not for another great piece of goalkeeping from Delgado on this free kick. We'll see it here. Great diving save, keeping the score level all the way up until the 91st minute, where that ball was headed across and Chris Johnson was able to tap it in to the back of the net. So from CMR Studios, I have been Christopher Waranga alongside Richard Carvajal. Thank you for joining us.
What a game, I have to tell you, Chris.
Thank you for joining us here, and we will see you on the next one. And thank you for watching.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.